Well, somebody asked for it, and here it is. I'm doing it. Alright guys, I'm N64. Welcome to Never Stop Moving Forward, and in this video we're going to talk about how to train that Kuroko Tetsuya or Tetsuya Kuroko, whichever you want to pronounce it, whether you're English, Japanese, do it how you like it. Anyway guys, these videos on Kuroko are going to be divided into 3 parts. I'm going to talk about his movements and his ability to intercept passes. I'm going to talk about his passing ability, and I'm also going to talk about his shooting. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. So Kuroko is described as the Phantom 6th member of the Generation of Miracles. He is a passing specialist. He specializes in passing, but I think that's overlooking his other skills. I think one other skill that Kuroko doesn't get enough credit for is his movement. Now, interesting thing is, like, when I actively played basketball, I would actually do some of the skills that Kuroko would do. Not to the same degree, of course, this isn't an anime, but I do appreciate the skills he's able to use. Being able to suddenly move from one location to another, able to slip out of people's line of sight, and also just his great skill at intercepting passes. He's very good at hovering around the court, appearing anywhere on a moment's notice and suddenly intercepting passes. And because most people don't pay too much attention to him, he's able to just pop up at a moment's notice and intercept passes quite effectively. So as you can see with Kuroko's movements, as you can see through these clips, Kuroko's movement is actually quite impressive. I know he's often talked about as not being the most skilled or the most athletic, but to move the way he does actually requires, one, a lot of stamina, and two, a lot of ability to change direction, because you notice that there are multiple times in the anime, one of the most common scenes in the anime is when someone is right in front of Kuroko, Kuroko's right in front of them, and he immediately disappears and goes to where the ball is. That's going from a stationary position to immediately moving to another position, which is not easy to do by any means. Also, he moves anywhere because his main goal is to be like hovering around and inside the court, meaning wherever the ball goes, he goes. So his direction, the way he moves, has to be able to change on a dime, which is how he's able to intercept passes not only by his opponents, by his own team, and change the direction of those passes. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. So I'm going to go over just a couple of exercises to help improve your movement, or at least help you move like Kuroko, or emulate him, and also exercises that will help you intercept passes. Now, as I said earlier, I'm going to put Kuroko's passing skills in its own video. So the video is just going to talk about his ability to, one, change direction or move anywhere on the court, and two, intercept passes. So these are the two exercises we're looking to get into. So let's get into the exercises. Set of exercises we're going to look at are going to cover the ability to change direction. So you'd start in a kneeling position and immediately pop up into a squat position and run. You go either left or right. I'm just giving you guys basic ideas, but you can modify these and make these way more intense, way more intricate. So yeah, you pop up to your knees, choose a direction, left or right. You should be able to go either side depending on the leg. And this is sort of to emulate that skill Kuroko does where he's in front of someone and immediately books it to another direction. But like I said earlier, you have to be able to move on anywhere in the court. So here I'm doing some suicides, and yeah, if you've ever played basketball, you would know these. Make these as short as possible because Kuroko like hovers just to emulate hovering on one side of the court. So yeah, this is just a basic way you can do this drill, but if you want to make it again more difficult, you can get cones and put them in a diamond position and just have someone call out the color, and you have to run to either one. So you have to be able to move anywhere on a dime. So yeah, that talks about the movement. Well, we're now moving on to his interception ability, and now we're going to work here. We're just working on strength in the fingers. Now here, as you can see, I'm just letting the kettlebell sort of hang on my fingers. This is because a very common thing that happens, I've experienced this, is where you're trying to intercept the basketball and the ball kind of slides off your fingers and it does hurt. So here we are kind of trying to strengthen the fingers, and we are going to like pull the kettlebell back into the hand. This does work grip strength, and this does happen like when you initially catch a basketball. It's in the palm of your hand, your fingers, and then you use your grip to hold it firmly in place. So yeah, we're going to do a few of those. The next exercise we're going to be doing is you're going to be using a cable machine. You can also use a resistance band. You're just going to get the cable machine and sort of outstretch your hand and just hold it right there. You'll be working your shoulders and your obliques. The reason is because most of Kuroko's interceptions, as well as when you're intercepting the ball, are with one hand. So we're trying to make sure that our hand is able to withstand any sort of force, because it is very possible for sometimes when a ball comes with so much force that it does like knock our hand away, or we kind of underestimate how strong. This actually even happened in the anime. One of the best scenes is where Anomi tried to block one of Kuroko's passes and his hand literally got blown away. Like literally, the pass was so strong that his arm just got blown away. And you've seen the next clip. It's not just his shoulder, his obliques are also turned. So that's why we're working on these drills. Continuing on, working on the obliques, the side abs here. This is another good one working. So here, just get a medicine ball. You can do this flat on the ground, but the medicine ball makes it a bit trickier. You kind of have to hold your body in place. You will really feel this in your obliques, like your side abs. That sort of a thing. You do both sides, so that you're like we're gonna be able to reach out with both hands. So yeah, it's a really good way to kind of make sure that your oblique muscles are strong enough to withstand anything. A good example of combining these exercises together would be this is just a simple drill I'm going to demonstrate to you guys. So yeah, line up some cones, and yeah, in more advanced drills you could rig lights and you'd have to touch the cone that has a lit light. So yeah, just like Kuroko hovering around, this is just a basic drill, guys. Anyway guys, these are some of the drills to help you move like Kuroko and also intercept passes like him. Hope you appreciate this video, guys. So next video we're going to talk about Kuroko's passing, and yes, that one is going to be fun. I already have the ideas locked and loaded. Anyway guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I am N64 and this was Never Stop Moving Forward, and thank you so much, and I'm glad everyone is enjoying these videos. Peace.